So I understand that the New Hampshire primary already happened, and it was no surprise that Sanders and Trump took it, probably because they're the only two candidates that actually excite people. But this is actually, again, a Sean Hannity clip with some exclusive footage, some final pitches from some of the candidates.
And welcome back to Hannity's Show. In just 4 days, the voters in New Hampshire will cast their ballots. And over the past 48 hours, we tracked down the very busy presidential candidates.
Screen, Sean.
And we asked all of them to give us their final pitch to you, the voters, especially in the Granite State. This is something you'll only see right here on Hannity.
Oh, it's exclusive Hannity footage. Clearly gold. Let's see who it is. Okay, Trump, Rubio, Cruz, and Kasich. Ugh, kill me now.
Here's part one.
My theme is Make America Great Again. We're losing with China, with Mexico, with Japan on trade. Everybody's beating us. Billions and billions of dollars is gone. We have people that don't know what...
Oh my God. People shouldn't be calling him a schoolyard bully. People should be calling him like the slow kid at school. Like, he clearly doesn't know... I know it's not an original observation. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He always trying to push this line like, we're getting beat by everyone. We're getting beat by China. Like, what? We're not getting beat. Are you kidding me? Why are you trying to sell this? If we're getting beat, how are you so successful?
They're doing. We have a president that doesn't know what he's doing. Our military is being depleted. Our veterans aren't being taken care of. Our borders are open and people are pouring through like water. We can't continue to do things like this. Obamacare is a disaster. It's got to be repealed and replaced. I'll do that immediately. We have to preserve.
It's amazing how all it takes is to utter a few Republican talking points, and all of a sudden you're leading in the polls. Like, oh, those immigrants, and oh, Obamacare's not working, and oh, this, oh, that, oh, the military's being depleted. Like, not even true. That's garbage. I mean, this guy doesn't have a record of even being a Republican, and he's even fessed up to saying, yeah, I'm running as a Republican because the voting base is easy to manipulate. He's a liar and he's a fraud. He's a success, I'll give him that, but I don't understand. I can't even really be mad. I'm more concerned for the people actually voting for this. Like, do you really think that this guy's on your side? You have to be out of your mind.
Our Second Amendment. We have to get rid of Common Core. There's so many things to do, but we're going to do them. If I'm president, we will indeed make America great again.
Wonderful.
Hi, this is Marco Rubio. Here in New Hampshire next Tuesday, you have a very important decision to make. This election is not just a...
It's a good thing he got to shoot this in a winter wonderland somewhere. Not Rubio. Although he's actually he's gaining in the polls too. I don't know. It's gonna turn interesting. I think a lot of that has to do with so many people have dropped out that the lead that Trump had is going to shrink. Now, it hasn't shrunk in New Hampshire, obviously, because he still won by like 20 points. But eventually all those points are going to gather together. They were going to all these other candidates, and they're going to go to one person in the Republican field against Trump, probably Cruz or Rubio. And that person actually might be able to beat him if people are finally tired of Donald Trump being the face of the movement.
Choice between candidates or political parties. This election is a referendum on our identity as a nation and as a people. This is the greatest country in the history of the world. But after 7 years of Barack Obama, a lot of the things that make America special are now under assault and in doubt.
Could we get some examples of those things? What has fundamentally changed in the last 8 years that we're like, wow, you know, something, the great part of America is just gone at this point. What happened to it? I don't know. It's just gone. Disappeared over the rainbow.
We cannot lose this election. We cannot lose to Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton. We have to win. If I'm our nominee, we will win. I will unite the conservative movement. I will grow the conservative movement. And we will win this election and then begin the hard work of turning this great country around. That's why this Tuesday I am asking you for your vote, so that together we can leave for our children what our parents left us, the single greatest nation in the history of all mankind.
To be fair, he is an articulate speaker, but I think that just further highlights what an extreme demagogue he is. He's just trying to rile up all this rhetoric and this feeling like I'm going to regrow this conservative movement. It's like, you guys had your chance. I'm sorry, it's never going to go back to that. What your best hope now is a little bit of compromise here and there.
Thank you for listening to me. God bless all of you in New Hampshire. I'll see you Tuesday.
Okay, bye, Marco.
Monday night, Iowa shocked the Washington establishment. All of the pundits said we would lose, but the Reagan coalition came together, and the grassroots won a stunning victory.
If you want to talk about grassroots, talk about Bernie Sanders. He did win in Iowa. Shocking. It might have to do something with the fact that Trump didn't show up to the last debate. Who knows? Cruz also has a good chance, but scary stuff right there. The future, quite frightening.
I campaigned openly against the ethanol mandate, something everyone said was political suicide. And yet the people of Iowa rose up and said our country is more important. To the people of New Hampshire and South Carolina, if you're fed up with Washington cronyism, I ask for your support.
Washington cronyism.
If you want a president who will repeal Obamacare.
Excuse me, you of all people would come out against Washington cronyism. Cruz always talks about Washington like he's not a part of it. You are one of the most influential senators in the country. You lead bills on the Senate floor. You get things proposed. You get people to vote on them. You are an extremely important cog in the political machine. You cannot possibly distance yourself from that. So when you talk about, oh, Washington has failed us, how about you be honest and say, you have failed us. Don't try to be like, I'm the rogue element here. I'm different, guys. I swear. It's like, no one's buying that. Really, no one's buying that.